You've probably heard of Neighborhood Alliance. After all, we've been around for over 90 years. But did you know we offer a lot of different resources? Our programs fall under 4 main categories. Child Enrichment Services. We provide childcare and early education for kids between 6 weeks and 12 years. This includes preschool, summer camp, before school, and after school activities. Family Support Services. Whether it's preparing parents for their baby's arrival, helping new parents grow their skills, supporting kids with delays in development, or helping kids get ready to start kindergarten, we support families of all kinds at no cost to the family. Senior Enrichment Services. We're here to make sure older adults in our community have someone to talk to, a hot meal when they need it, and that their family and caregivers have support too. And Shelter and Emergency Services. Haven Center Homeless Shelter serves men, women, and families. It's also an extended stay shelter, giving our people much needed stability while they find permanent housing. Projects for Assistance in Transition from Homelessness, or PATH, meets our unhoused neighbors where they are and helps them connect to mental health providers, housing, healthcare, and other services. We're helping communities grow stronger by meeting critical needs and empowering individuals and families. To learn more, visit myneighborhoodalliance.org, helping communities grow stronger.
I would like to welcome all of you to our annual meeting. We are so glad you have joined us today as we take an opportunity to look at the past year and share insights into what is coming up in the year ahead. Neighborhood Alliance has been a busy organization, with many of you participating in our activities, such as the Come Together Gala and the grand opening Spork-Off event for the new Neighborhood Nutrition Kitchen.
Hi everyone, I'm Alicia Foss, President and CEO of Neighborhood Alliance. Today I'm going to take you on a quick tour of our new kitchen. Come on. All right, so this is the new Neighborhood Nutrition Kitchen. We took an old locker room and turned it into a beautiful new catering kitchen. This kitchen will serve all of our programs, including our home delivered meals program, and we are the largest provider of home delivered meals in the county. It will also serve the Haven Center Homeless Shelter and all of the residents that we take care of in that facility and cover their breakfast, lunch, and dinner, as well as our child care centers who will receive breakfast, lunch, and snack out of this kitchen. So this is one centralized kitchen that will be available to all of our programs and help us to bring down food costs and be able to serve more people. We'll take you on a quick tour. So you can see we've got some combi ovens right here so that we can do the warming of the food and some cooking. We also have our stovetop. That's 10 burners. This is a tilt skillet that can be used to make a number of different things, including pastas and soups. We have a great big garage door that we can load and unload our trucks. And if I were to put it up, you would see that there's a lift out there so that our drivers don't have to lift the food out into their vehicles. They can use the lift instead. This is one of my favorite features, the walk-in cooler. This space used to be a sauna, but now it's a walk-in cooler for all of our refrigerated items. We also have a walk-in freezer. It's so big, I want to make it my office. Here we have our dishwasher and garbage disposal, as well as our sanitization sink so that we can make sure that things stay nice and clean so that we don't make anyone sick with the food that we're serving. So this is a 5-compartment steam table. This is where we prep all of the food for our meals. It gets prepped on the steam table, keeps it nice and warm, and then it goes into this Oliver packaging system to be packaged into individualized trays like this. And this is what goes out with our home delivered meals. This piece of equipment here is a blast chiller. When it's in use, we'll be able to use it to repackage food that has been given to us or donated to us by different catering companies who maybe have leftover items from an event that they did or something like that, and no one's touched it, it's not been used, but they don't want to throw it away. So we can repurpose some of that food safely, freeze it in the flash freezer, and then get that out to people who need it. So currently our kitchen serves about 150,000 meals per year. Now that we have this great catering kitchen, we will be able to increase that capacity up to about 300 to 350,000 meals a year. That's a lot of food going out into the community, and we're very excited to be able to open this kitchen and get that food out the door.
I'd first like to thank Michelle McGee for graciously chairing our nominating committee again this year. Michelle has helped to solicit interest from existing board members in taking on leadership roles and serving on our executive committee for the next 12 months. At this time, I'd like to share this list of individuals and then conduct a board vote. Board Chair, Kathy Valderrama, Vice Chair, Rich General, Secretary, Gina Carlson, and Treasurer, Ann Emery. I would like to request a motion to approve. Tammy, thank you. Can I ask for a second? Thank you, Mike. All in favor, please say aye. 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 Thank you. Congratulations to our newly named executive committee. Next, I would like to share the names of those that are continuing their board roles as their previous terms have concluded. Each board member of Neighborhood Alliance serves a 3-year term. We had 4 board members with terms that were expiring, and I'm happy to share that all 4 have decided to continue their service on the board. And these individuals are Ann Emery, Rich General, Gina Carlson, and Mike Bickerton. I'd like to request a motion to approve the continuation of service for these individuals to the board. Can I have a motion to approve? Thank you, Michelle. Can I have a second, please? Thank you, Tammy. All in favor, please say aye. Aye. All right. Thank you, Ann, Rich, Gina, and Mike for continuing your dedication to the board. And next we have one new candidate joining the board and serving a 3-year term, and that is Mark Kiesig, who is here with us today. I'd like to request a motion to approve Mark as a new board member. Could I have a motion to approve? Thank you, Tammy. Can I have a second, please? Thank you. All in favor, please say aye. Aye. Congratulations, Mark, and welcome to the board. So before I turn it over to Alicia to talk about organizational updates and highlights, there is one item of official board business that we need to address, which is a following resolution, which I'm going to read, and we'll need a board vote at this time. The resolution of the Neighborhood Alliance Board of Directors authorizes the President and CEO, Alicia Foss, and/or Senior Director of Administration, Rebecca Haywood, to make business decisions and conduct business transactions, including but not limited to signing checks, making deposits, cashing checks, opening bank accounts, and opening and/or signing for vendor accounts and contracts for both Neighborhood Alliance and Neighborhood Alliance Holdings, LLC. Could I have a motion to approve this resolution? Thank you, Rich. Could I have a second, please? Thank you, Bill. All in favor, please say aye. Aye. Thank you very much. All right, so at this time, I am proud to turn it over to the Neighborhood Alliance President and CEO, Alicia Foss.
Thank you, Kathy. And thank you, everyone, for being here today to support this wonderful organization. Today, we're going to talk a little bit about 2022 and all of the things that our team was able to accomplish during this last year. The first quarter of 2022 was a very busy one for Neighborhood Alliance. 2022 began, as several of our past years have begun, with the opening of 2 warming centers, one in Lorain to serve women and one in Elyria to serve men, targeting the unsheltered homeless in the hope that we could keep them warm in the cold Ohio winter. With the urgency of the winter weather upon us, we also approached in early 2022 the Lorain County Commissioners with our Target of Opportunity funding request. We were successful in gaining their approval and support of a $1.1 million request to the state to help us renovate and expand the Haven Center Emergency Shelter. The expansion of the shelter will help us meet the needs of people experiencing homelessness on site in our location, where our team can provide the highest level of care coordination. Currently, there are not enough rooms in this county to serve all of the people experiencing homelessness. The approval of this funding came just as our plans to build the Neighborhood Nutrition Kitchen were also starting to heat up. We broke walls down with our grand opening, the kickoff of our construction, and hopefully we broke down some barriers in the process. And we began construction on the Neighborhood Nutrition Kitchen in April of last year. Every building project has its fair share of unexpected challenges, twists and turns, and sometimes pitfalls. The construction of the Neighborhood Nutrition Kitchen was no exception to this rule. Delay times on equipment and materials put us behind schedule on more than one occasion, and as costs continued to increase, so did the demand for home-delivered meals. While we planned to open the kitchen prior to the end of 2022, the numerous delays that we experienced kept us from opening until well into 2023. But I'm happy to say that this beautiful kitchen is now up and running and beginning our transition plan to cook and serve the meals for all of our programs. The day of the groundbreaking was really a momentous day for Neighborhood Alliance, and as much as I will always remember how it felt to hit that sledgehammer against the cinder block wall and the first crack as the bricks began to crumble to allow us to build the kitchen, I'll also never forget the request that I received at the groundbreaking ceremony for the kitchen build. It was a call to action to serve as the Housing Committee Chair for LC4 Ukraine, a newly formed group of Lorain County leaders dedicated to assisting refugees of the war in Ukraine. Little did I know that when I accepted this challenge, this project would soon consume so much of my time, energy, and my heart. From committee meetings to lining up housing, to interviewing Ukrainian families and host families, to helping stock food and emergency supplies, and even learning to speak a little Ukrainian along the way. The chair of the Housing Committee role morphed into more case management as the weeks turned to months and more families made their way to Lorain County. Because of the amount of work that goes into helping refugees and the fact that Lorain County does not have an official resettlement agency, we were happy to be able to add a position to our team for case management of these refugees, a position that continues to support Ukrainian families in Lorain County today. During the fall of 2022, we began the expansion of our mobile senior center program to include LaGrange and Wellington. With 3 mobile senior centers running at the end of last year, we began to pursue additional funding streams and make plans to expand further into areas of the county where senior centers are not available. Socialization for the older adult population is extremely important to ensuring seniors in our community maintain good mental and physical health. Our mobile senior centers seek to provide an outlet for older adults to spend time with friends, have a meal, and learn more about community resources. At the very end of the year, we began a partnership with the national organization Family Promise. We became an affiliate partner of Family Promise and created the new program, Family Promise of Greater Lorain. We are now able to offer services under our Shelter and Emergency Services umbrella, including the following: Shelter Diversion, which offers options to those who are seeking emergency shelter to stay in non-shelter settings, like a family member or friend's home, while they work toward permanent housing. Homelessness Prevention, helping to prevent episodes of homelessness by providing funding for car repairs, overdue utilities, and rent payments. And Housing Retention, which will follow along with families after they're housed through our shelter program to help problem solve issues that may arise with their new home, their landlord, their finances, or their personal lives. We are excited to be able to continue to create new programming to meet the growing needs of our community and to fill gaps in services for lower income individuals and families. Over the last few years, I have been at the helm of this growing nonprofit. We have been able to increase our revenue over the last 5 years by more than 78%. And with everything that we're doing to fill in gaps in our community, our expenses have increased to match, which only makes sense. We have already raised $4.6 million toward our renovation project, and we continue every day to fight for those in need to make sure that our capacity matches the needs of our community. Every day we continue to build upon the foundation of this great, now 96 years old organization to help our communities grow stronger. Special thanks to our board of directors, our team and their families, and everyone who has generously supported our mission in recent years. Lorain County is a better place because of all of you. Thank you.
Neighborhood Alliance opened Haven Center in January 1992, more than 30 years ago. We served over 800 people that first year. Since that time, Neighborhood Alliance Shelter and Emergency Services have evolved to include not only the Haven Center, but also Family Promise, PATH, PATH SUD, UCAN, and ELSI for Ukraine, all providing emergency services to the homeless population in Lorain County. Haven has faced tremendous growth in demand over the last 3 years, directly affecting this extremely vulnerable population. There simply are not enough beds in Lorain County to accommodate everyone who is experiencing homelessness. Haven has also seen a change in the population served. Children and families are becoming a greater part of the total we serve. Did you know that there are only 4 shelter rooms for families in Lorain County, and they are all at Neighborhood Alliance? The number of families who have sought emergency shelter has increased by more than 15% since 2009. The average length of stay for a family has increased from 45 days to nearly 6 months due to the lack of affordable housing in Lorain County. The full-service 68-bed Haven Center will soon undergo renovations, resulting in additional beds, tripling the number of available beds for families in Lorain County and including the ability to house larger families together. Each new dorm room will also have its own bathroom and shower. Right now, 68 people share 2 dorm-style bathrooms. The renovated shelter will also have a separate floor for families that feels like home, a secure courtyard and playground, and study pods for kids attending online school or for individuals who need to have virtual medical appointments. Our goal is not to simply shelter those experiencing homelessness, but to build a program that will empower every individual with respect, dignity, and the tools they need to build a better life for themselves and their families. We hope you will choose to support us on our mission.
Over a year since I took on the role of board chair for Neighborhood Alliance. And while I have been on the board for the past several years, in this new role, I've had the pleasure and opportunity to dive much deeper into the programs we execute and to gain a better understanding of the people we serve. This deeper understanding of the organization has opened my eyes to the immense dedication and passion that the Neighborhood Alliance team demonstrates on an everyday basis. In the past year, I've had the opportunity to interact more with the Neighborhood Alliance team, and I love the energy they show and the important work they engage in with the community each day. All of us on the board recognize your hard work, and we are thrilled to see what all of you will accomplish in the coming year. This past year has been exciting with the opening of the Neighborhood Nutrition Kitchen. What an amazing kickoff event, with everyone celebrating the dedication of this new space and expanding the capacity of the meals delivered to those in the community. I'm not sure who made the decision to have me as one of the tasting judges and getting to eat the delicious chef-prepared meals, but I truly appreciate allowing all of you to have me take on a role in that event. It was a proud moment for Neighborhood Alliance to show the community that we are ready to serve those in need and expand our current reach. None of this would have taken place without the person behind the vision, Alicia. When you took on the role of a CEO, this was a much smaller but mighty organization. I remember our initial conversation on how you wanted to take a closer look at the YMCA building in Elyria, as you felt it could serve as a central hub for Neighborhood Alliance. Fast forward to today, and it's incredible to see how your vision is coming to life. We are so proud of you and your team and all the ways that you have been able to advance this organization. I wanted to close by saying thank you to all of you that have helped us to not only provide funding for the kitchen, but also for the upcoming expansion of the Haven Center, as well as future projects such as the renovation of our Washington Avenue location. Raising millions of dollars is a significant effort, and without your assistance to help us carry out our mission and having a greater impact on the community, we wouldn't be where we are today. We are truly grateful for the opportunity you have given us through your generous donations, and we are excited to continue with our upcoming projects to continue the amazing work that has been started. For those that are interested in supporting us and haven't contributed yet, or if you'd like to know more, we would love the chance to meet you and share more about what is planned with our capital campaign and our projects. Please feel free to reach out to anyone on the team to learn more. I would like to thank all of you today for joining us as we celebrate the accomplishments and share a glimpse into the future of Neighborhood Alliance. Your continued support of this organization is appreciated, and we look forward to partnering with all of you to make a positive impact in our local communities. Up next is our Neighborhood Alliance Family Fun Festival on Saturday, August 19th at Lorain County Community College. Join us for a fun-filled morning of activities with all proceeds benefiting Neighborhood Alliance. Additional information is available on our website, myneighborhoodalliance.org, including sponsorship opportunities to play a more prominent role in the event. We encourage you to follow us on social media to stay ahead of our upcoming activities and events, including the annual Christmas for Caring event, which will be kicking up this fall. Additionally, don't forget to subscribe to our newsletter for all of the latest information on how you can become involved with this amazing organization. I'd like to call this meeting to a close. Could I please have a motion to approve? Thank you, Tammy. Could I have a second, please? Thank you, Ann. All in favor? Aye. This meeting is now adjourned. Thank you again for joining us today.